This is the latest device that outputs the perfect selfie without breaking the bank. Mabuhay Manila, this is Drew from ManilaShaker.com and join me on our full review of the Vivo V5 Lite. The smallest sibling of the V5 series emulates much of the design language of an iPhone. It's a full plastic build this time to keep the Lite budget-friendly. The rear-facing camera is flushed left beside the LED flash. The entire construction rounds out and curves to the front panel. The usual button placements are found on the right side with the hybrid dual micro and nano SIM tray on the opposite end. The bottom portion houses everything else from the speaker, micro USB port, microphone, and headphone jack. It's just the same for the front panel with a flat glass protection underneath a pre-installed tempered glass protector. The selfie camera, sensors, and earpiece are found up top, whereas the non-backlit capacitive navigation keys hover on the chin. The V5 Lite is a back-to-basic selfie phone, noticeably with the absence of a fingerprint scanner. The entire V5 series sports a 5.5-inch display size set at 720p resolution that makes use of an IPS LCD panel, with the exception of the V5 Plus that makes use of a full HD panel. It's a cool tone overall with accurate color reproduction, but you might find yourself having a bit of a trouble when using it under direct sunlight. The main shooter carries a 13-megapixel sensor set at f2.2 aperture, which is expected to perform closely to the V5 model. On other shots, some images are noticeably whitewashed, but colors are on the natural side with good detail preservation. It's the same story for indoor shots, sadly. Focusing will be a task in low light scenarios. The LED flash will aid in this aspect ever so slightly. Night shots will only show city lights, unfortunately. Video recording maxes out at 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second. Expect jello and wobbly results without either optical nor electronic image stabilization. Fortunately for you, the headliner 16-megapixel lone selfie shooter tries to make up for what it lacks everywhere else in the photography game. And the result? It's more detailed, brighter, and better compared to the Oppo F1s, for example. Getting some extra help from the soft light flash works pretty well should you wish to play a little in the dark. Running all your apps and games will be handled by the MediaTek 6750 chipset containing 1.5 GHz octa-core CPU and Mali T860 GPU. This goes along with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage with option to expand. The V5 Lite recorded a decent 41,080 points on Antutu benchmark. Based on Android Marshmallow, the FunTouch OS 3.0 bears a lot of similarity to the iPhone's iOS, except that it's Android. The experience on daily tasks and apps are average or what is expected of the processor and the included RAM. Graphic-intensive games will result in laggy and slow processing as per usual low-end chipsets. Mortal Kombat 5 and Nova 3 were able to render high frame rates, while more demanding games like NBA 2K17 and Real Racing 3 resulted in frame drops with almost playable experience. Despite the struggle to load a lot of physics and details in the game, it did not heat up that much. The 3000 mAh battery pack of the V5 Lite is unexpectedly resilient. We were able to squeeze out more than 40 hours of standby time and 5.5 hours of screen on time, which actually makes up for its 3 hours of charging time via the micro USB port. The loudspeaker is a bit tinny to the ears, but decently loud enough to enjoy music playback and even when watching movies. It does not support high-resolution audio playback, which is expected from a low-end device. The Vivo V5 Lite officially retails for 9,990 pesos or $200. The Vivo V5 Lite is set a new low price standard for all your selfie needs that comes with an unexpectedly resilient battery life, giving its sole competitor, the Oppo F1s, a run for its money. What do you think of the Vivo V5 Lite? Let us know in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button to see more videos like this. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter at Kinuhit. Subscribe to our channel to get the latest in tech from ManilaShaker.com. Once again, this has been Drew. Mabuhay Manila.